Hello, I am Cobb with Matchstick Marijuana, and we're going to go over the swag, as well as a couple of freebies that we got. I'm going to be pulling on my pen today, not smoking flowr. The alair pen, I haven't pulled this guy out in a while either. I'm not sure if you've tried the alair pens or not. It is a clean-ass burn. It's a smaller thread on it. Oh, this is a little small guy. Size doesn't matter when it comes to vape pens. I charged this battery last probably about 5 months ago. Battery's phenomenal. Fucking amazing. It works, and it's pretty. So let's start off here. First and foremost, my show and tell is going to include my media pass. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Because this is the first time I've been provided a media pass for an event such as this. I managed to pick up some things perhaps that weren't available on Saturday. I'm not a big fan of swag. I do like collecting some stuff that is rock solid quality, sometimes simply to point out that these companies are doing a good job. You need to be looking at something people are going to use, something relevant. It can be something as simple as a hand grinder, which I think I got one in there from Kiaro. Medtainers are great. These krush grinders, a lot of you guys are pulling out all the stops and using a quality grinder. There are a lot of really cheap, crappy grinders out there. What's replaced the coffee mug now is these portable water containers, which is fine. But I've used some that are absolutely cheap. Aurora, yours has leaked. Your big plastic Nalgene, I guess they'd call it, but it's not really a Nalgene because I think that's a brand name. It's synonymous with not leaking. So my suggestion then to Aurora is instead of buying 100,000 cheap, shitty Nalgene look-alike rip-offs, why don't we get 50,000 that isn't going to get thrown into a landfill because it doesn't work properly. I don't carry around leather handbags, but I sure as hell carry around a laptop, and I'm sorry, if somebody's swag fucks up my laptop at this point, by gum. By gum. Aurora, I'm not shitting on you guys entirely, but step it up a notch. You got deep pockets. Go get us a Nalgene, a proper Nalgene. Anyways, I don't want to rant too much. I'm going to have myself a little piece of this. The darkened ginger from Baked Edibles. I made the mistake of having about 6 of those squares, or maybe 8. And I got absolutely messed up. Like, these guys with Baked Edibles really know what they're fucking doing. Problem is it's really nice chocolate, and I want to eat more, but it totally fucked with me. Good work. First of all, quick thank you to Prohibition Cannabis. They gave me this little kit here. And I'm like, whatever, you know, I got kits. I got bags at home, I got this, that, and the other thing. But you know what? Because it is one of those things that I don't really know what I did without it. I carry around about 3 strains at a time when I'm mobile. So this is perfect. It fits my glass jars. That's kind of my preferential way of actually carrying this stuff around. You got some slots for your papers. Now I know this sounds very standard. It's like, oh wow, you got a kit, you got a kit. And I don't know if there's anybody else out there, so leave that in the comments if you are, but have got one of these or something similar where it's like, holy shit, how have I been living without this? I keep using the term willy-nilly. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. I feel like I'm possessed by some 90-year-old woman from 1920. I have tons of these bags. I've never used them. Throwing cannabis around into my bag, not losing it, but just losing track of it. Grab and go. Grab and go. Anyways, Prohibition Cannabis, love what you're doing. They also have a podcast, so give them a listen. Okay, let me start off by saying, these krush grinders, they're good quality. They're good quality. So, flowr, thank you for making an investment in quality swag. And same goes to our friends over at 7 Acres. Thank you very much. Again, quality. These ones I will hold on to because they're pretty rock solid and great for traveling, or I'll re-gift them. But these are well put together, magnetic. Look at that. Look at that. Krush grinders. It doesn't have the 3 chambers, and hey, I'm okay with that. I like functionability. I don't like fashion over function. I don't like paying for brands. The point of diminishing returns. It's like cannabis. Nothing's going to be worth $60, $70 a gram. Just how good can cannabis get? Philosophically, I would almost lay my life down for cannabis. I love it that much. The value of a per gram of flour if that ever exceeds $50, like I mean, even $20 a gram. I used to say nothing's worth $15 a gram, and now that's almost the average. I don't know, people. I don't know. So the camera is still on. Well, I turned it off and back on. So this is just random, like we're opening a stocking. Let's start with hexo. Hexo's coming in #1 for the tote bags. As far as tote bags go, speaking of favorites, Sweet Jesus, Strawberry Cream, Jaeger OG, Golden Goat, Pink Kush, Lemon Haze, 4-Star General, and GSC. Why can we not call GSC Girl Scout cookies? Put it in the comments. If you get it right and you're the first one to comment, I'll send you a prize pack here. I'll put something together for you and ship it off. Strawberry Cream is about as fucking wonderfully, weirdly, dankly, sweetly, blueberry, blackberry smelling, I guess strawberry? It's heaven. Boveda. Boveda. Say it with me. Boveda. Because that is the right way to pronounce it. It's not boveda. It's not boveda. 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 I'm going to be doing a head-to-head comparison with some dry-ass shitty weed that I have from, God knows, maybe 6-7 months back. But I'm almost positive I already know what the results are going to be. Boveda is performing at a much higher level right now for me. I just say that from sheer experience. So we're going to do a little side-by-side comparison this week and see. I got some samples from flowr. These guys are a terpene company, flowr. They're using naturally occurring terpenes that are not cannabis derived, and they're trying to recreate the scents. We are going to have these terpene infused concoctions for topicals, for moisturizers, for beard oils. So yeah, I finally have my own gold leaf journal, a cannabis culinary companion. So this is for my cooking. So maybe I should put down that I've had myself 1 square of baked edibles and prepare to get fucked up. Anyways, we have a little something from Topleaf. Okay, so swag. Thumbs up to Topleaf, right? This is actually good quality, and the information that they're providing inside is also of excellent quality. They have a dosing guide, a glossary of cannabinoids ranging from THC and CBD all the way up to CBC, CBN, CBG, CBDV. Like, let's be honest, these guys are knocking it out of the park. And here you have the cannabinoids, and then you start getting into the actual evaluations. Oh, excuse me, this one is from Sundial. That's weird. Topleaf had one very similar to Sundial's. Here's some boost. We'll be using this. This was given to us this past weekend, and we will use this specifically against our boveda. These little cell phone things. Not really sure who those guys are. Humble and Fume. That was kind of a cool little tote bag. I do live in Vancouver, and we do actually give a shit about the environment. That's not to say others don't. You almost get lynched here if you don't recycle, don't compost. Even I will take what remains in my joint and squeeze it out so it's not on fire or a smoldering cherry anymore, and I'll throw this out into a city garbage can. I'll hold on to it for 2 or 3 blocks until I find something. Number one, it's good for us as cannabis smokers or cannabis consumers to be leading by example right now. I like surprising people that might be behind me that are cursing the guy smoking cannabis in front of them, yet they see him butt out his roach and throw the refuse into the recycling bin because it's all paper. So just think a step ahead and see how we might be able to change that stigma, not by yelling, kicking, screaming, and whatnot, but simply by leading by example. So this was my choom wristband from the party. That was on Friday night. Thumbs up to you guys. You did a phenomenal job. Thank you so much for hosting us. This one I think is fertilizer, but it was, again, just a really cool hat. It is something that people would want to wear. So you know what, Mammoth, good for you guys. Mammothmicrobes.com. We got some BC Weed Company notebooks. So that's from my Kiaro. I ran into some folks over at Wildlife Cannabis, High Five, and the National Compassion Club. I got myself a gifted 5-pack of pre-rolls. Oh, it's CBD too, so that's even better. I've been engaging CBD a lot more and was thinking today, I wonder what it must be like to be smoking CBD daily. I'm taking it orally, but now you know what? I might start my day or finish my day with these. This is High Five, and they're pretty fucking rad. A really good pre-roll. Here's the wristband to the hexo party, just to do a little modest brag. I got invited. I got invited. Really, at the end of the day, I think if you just showed up, you'd probably get in. But these are some really great little valuable candles from Sundial. This is a quality piece of swag. People like pretty things. I mean, maybe that's how you have to think about this. Like, well, would you like somebody to do that to your mother? Would you like to get this for Christmas? If you would be comfortable passing this off to friends, then I think you're on the right track. But if you're sitting there staring at a keychain and a pen and a water bottle that doesn't work, reevaluate, man. You get pretty shitty Christmas gifts. RYOT. He provided me with this little glass jar to use. This isn't as useful, I don't think, as this, simply because this is kind of an all-contained unit. This is a little, it's not the perfect fit. I'd like to have a glass jar that perfectly fits in there without this squishy top. 7 Oaks. There's another hat. I think, you know what, this is not so bad. It's a pretty cool hat. I'm not really a hat guy. Maybe I'll wear the mammoth one until I get to my toques. And then we're gonna go real Canadian on your ass. Oh, snap. There goes the mammoth, and on comes the BC weed toque. All right. We were chatting about this, the BC Weed Company, Topleaf, and some friends outside for a sesh after this Saturday, and we decided, I think, that we're gonna call this electric mustard. But if you have a better name for this color, let me know, because it's not quite mustard, it's not quite orange, it's not quite a Pantone. I don't even know what the hell that is, to be honest. We were just fucking about. So here's the Topleaf booklet. This is a really great complimentary book to the Gold Leaf Journal as well as the Sundial Journal, because they all have different information. What do we got here? Okay, so we got a massive scarf from Hexo. I had to fight a little bit with the young lady for this, but we finally got ourselves a scarf. The one thing I didn't get were the Hexo slippers. I don't really want... Actually, you know what? The slippers would have been of value. And in hindsight, the keychain. I now have a set of keys that are everywhere because I don't have a proper keychain to put them on. And I turned down keychains because I called them useless swag, which they normally are, except like anything in cannabis, coincidentally, serendipitously, or however you want to look at it, I wound up needing one. So fuck you, Murphy. And fuck your Murphy's Law. You made me look like an asshole. The crypto kit. I can't believe I remembered that. This is a little bit more useful for me. This is absolutely useless as far as I'm concerned. If you're rolling joints, it can be tamped with something like this. You need a bigger joint, man. Or unless you're tamping it with this end. But that doesn't make any sense either. You know what? Say, how about a fucking matchstick? And one of the major reasons that I use matchstick and why I called myself Matchstick Marijuana is because this shit works. A civilized human being lights things with matches just like a cigar. It's a respectful way to do it. I mean, I like lighters, they're handy for walks, but if I'm at home, I don't know. It's functionally tampable, or helps to tamp. Tamp. The crypto kit. It's like the end of Christmas morning when you gotta dump your stocking out and see what got stuck in the toe. Oh man, I'm gonna rip these open now because I'd like to wear them for you. Oh yeah. Like, you know what? Like 2 blue thumbs up to Hexo. I'm gonna have to wash these to make sure. I know that some people's fucking swag has been going sideways and melting in the wash, but this is Thinsulate. This is 3M. This shit is quality. So unless you spent a lot of money on the labels just to put them onto these mittens, chances are this stuff is rock solid. This feels great, guys. Thank you, Hexo. I mean, I don't know what your cannabis is like, but your fucking swag is on the money right now. On the money. More slaps, more slaps, more slaps. Cannabis is not a crime. This I took, I think, because it reminded me of a t-shirt I got in Peru years ago where it said, La hoja de coca no es droga. Which means the coca leaf is not a drug, which it fucking isn't. It really isn't. It's a goddamn plant, same as cannabis. In order to make cocaine out of it, you need to refine the shit out of it. I mean, it doesn't just fall off the tree and blow around, all right? The coca leaf is also used very therapeutically down there for one of the main reasons is altitude sickness. If you actually chew it in the back of your mouth with a little bit of charcoal, and the charcoal I don't know why it activates it. It's the same thing as I don't know why magnesium activates calcium. I just know it fucking does. So when you're chewing on that coca leaf in the back, if it's still available down there because of the war on drugs, I'm not going to get into the political reasons behind this. You've seen fucking Narcos. If you haven't, watch it yourself and figure it out. And this is, again, remnants from the war on drugs and Nancy and the other Reagan. You guys were fucking wrong, alright? Hey, Republica, you guys were fucking wrong. You're wrong. Go Peru and go coca leaf. It's a plant. You guys are attacking a plant. The same as you are cannabis. The same as you are mushrooms. The same as you are things like DMT. Like ayahuasca, things that are very, very therapeutic and of high value to humans. Continue to vilify them. We will get you the same way we did with cannabis. This is really cool. The Boveda Butler is basically a Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, humidity measuring device. So it says on the back here, the package includes one Boveda Butler, a free app download, one-step calibration kit, and one battery Velcro for mounting. Alright? Kind of neat. I don't know if it's going to be kind of useless. If I'm not a grower, or maybe not a grower, but a retailer, maybe not as important to me, but it's me. And if you see that and you're over at my home, that's the jar you want to steal, okay? That says, hey motherfucker, we're in business. Take that man's fucking jar. Don't take my weed. I'll fucking hunt you down if you do. And after that, namaste. I'm just teasing. I don't hunt anybody down. The only thing I hunt are fucking terps and fucking phenos. Slappity slap. We've got, oh, this was a rad event. Thank you again, CCI. I've never been to D6 here in Vancouver. I don't normally go out after 9. It was really great to get out with CCI a few nights this week, but that event at D6 was absolutely mind-blowing, boom. And thank you so much for hosting Vancouver and Vancouver Cannabis. You guys really, you pulled out all the stops. That's pretty much it, people. We got a lot of swag here. I've got some stuff I've got to pass off and give away to some folks. I've got some prize packs to send away if we get some comments going and some forwards going. Let me know what you guys would like to see. I'm going to continue doing these and posting on YouTube so we have a little bit better quality and a little bit better archive of what's going on in Canadian cannabis and globally as well. I want to make some notable mentions to Hexo. I don't know what you're all about, but you have got really, really rad mittens to give away. And the good thing about that is, if you did something bad, I can't even give you the middle finger. All I can do is give you the thumbs up. So that's strategic thinking. I hope your cannabis is really good, because that's really what matters, and none of this stuff down here. I think I actually don't look so bad in hats. You know, I saw myself with my flat rim here, and yeah, I'm feeling a little Beastie Boys, you know? Look at this mofo, hey? Yeah. Hey, SA, what do you think about that? I like that. Some other notable mentions, I'm really kind of looking forward to trying this guy out. Hexo, you really knocked it out of the park. I mean, the blue and gold. It's a great quality scarf. The toques, I love the toque from... What the fuck was that? I love the toque from BC Weed Company. Electric Mustard, that's the color of 2019, motherfucker. Sundial, awesome on the candles. You know what? There's not a lot of shitty swag because I don't like taking shitty swag. For you guys, though, if you did get any swag this past week at Lyft, please let me know what you got. Please let me know if it's quality. If you can, by all means, take a shot of it or a video of it if it's garbage and send it my way. Otherwise, tag Matchstick Marijuana or hashtag Matchstick Marijuana and show me what you got there this weekend and let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you guys would like to see the LPs handing off to you guys. Obviously, we can't do free weed, but we can do other things like the crush grinders, like the candles. What do you guys want to see out there? And we'll send a message back up the chains. And let's maybe step away from the word swag and let's start talking about cannabis accessories. And let's start outfitting our people with the right stuff instead of just a lot of stuff that nobody really wants. Quit filling your fucking landfills with garbage. Go quality, buy quality. I want quality. We all want quality. Dear God. Sorry about that. Nobody wants a stupid keychain. Nobody wants a pen. All right, at the very least, get me a stylus. I mean, step up to the plate here, people. If you're handing out crap that dissolves in a fucking washing machine, if you are wearing crap that pills and gets all over my other clothes, if you're handing out garbage that is just 2-bit grinders that fall apart after the second use, you're just filling fucking landfills, man. Let's focus on quality, because that's what this entire thing is about. There shouldn't be anything substandard, period, whether it comes to swag, accessories, the cannabis we're consuming, or the services that you guys are providing to us as consumers and patients. So let's all hold ourselves to a higher standard. I'm really looking forward to coming at you guys with the Boost versus Boveda challenge. That'll be coming up this week. We'll give it a few days, but content's going to start dropping more regularly here. I hope you checked out our Lift episode on YouTube, and keep checking in, because those are going to be dropping regularly over the next few weeks, along with some very relevant and useful cannabis content for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this. Give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment as well. Let me know what you need out there. Until then, this is Cobb with Matchstick Marijuana. Love you guys, and keep it real. Stay elevated. Start packing all this stuff up here. Better than Christmas.